Good morning and welcome to the Dark Mom Consortium for April the 8th, 2020. Let me jump to Discord here. Good morning, Pi.
Oh,
Huh?
good morning.
I thought maybe that was a, it's not a good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite fine.
Oh, good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I think regarding the stream from last night.
Hey, Ed.
Hi,
Hi, oh,
hi,
hi,
Pi,
Ed.
hi, Mom.
Hi.
I read mails. You have been busy in management.
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, okay, sounds good to me.
Well, I had bounced it off you, I know, months ago. So I was hoping that it looks as good as I hoped it would, but it was me and DT and Pi and Von Marcus last night cleaning up.
Mom, I'll just
Yes.
go make coffee.
Oh, go make your coffee.
And, it's already done and you just need to pour it.
Ah,
You can upload the video you saved yesterday to Twitch.
okay, I can do.
So under the video producer tab,
Yes,
if you go there,
I am there.
yes. Then in the top right corner,
Uh-huh.
you click the video producer tab.
Okay,
And
I'm there.
then in the top right corner you have upload,
Yeah.
and there you can just upload a video.
Oh, sweet.
So you can just do it now, and then we can delete the other one from yesterday when
It
you're done
says the
uploading.
file's too large.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's okay. People can figure out that went way long last night.
Yeah, it broke.
Yeah. No problems.
It says it's too large.
It says it's too large. Well, think about it. Yeah. No, it says it's too large to upload.
It's just weird because why would it be too?
I don't know. It's all magic. Ed, last night we did a 3-hour show, but I forgot to turn off the stream, so it wound up being a 5-hour stream, most of which was somebody else's show. Just a lot of black screen and nothing.
You know, I could. How big is the file?
It's not that big. It's 19.9 gig.
19 gigabytes.
Yeah.
That's nothing.
Holy.
It's a 3-hour video. It's gonna be big.
I'm just wondering because that's recorded in FLV, right?
Yeah, I think so. But no, when I save it over to mine, when I record, I do it as an MP4. You know what? Not to worry. Not to worry. Bye.
Yeah, I was just thinking because three
I know we're all
hours.
OCD.
No, it's just because the 4 hour the league party we had that I got them down to like 4 gigs a piece, and that's like 3.5 hours.
Have you all noticed that there is a real Man in Black reference in The
Yes.
Night in Bozeman?
Yes, absolutely. Which one are you referring to? You're referring to the flashy thingy, right?
Yes, not just talking about neuralizing. There's also a small flash near the end of the tricorder ops.
Really?
When you do, yeah,
Huh. I'll have to
they
go.
really get yes.
I will have to go watch that. Hmm.
German translation for the neuralizer is Blitzdings.
Yeah, you mentioned that. It's a great name.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just go get my coffee.
Go get your coffee. So yes, I'm on the KDF at the moment. We cleaned the KDF blanks too, but for those of you who are listening, and for Ed, we tried to take everything that was a price in the fleet price bank that was under 500,000 on the exchange at the moment, and just put it out there for everyone to start using the stuff. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's nice.
Yeah, Dante had mentioned that a long time ago, and then I mentioned it to you, and then I didn't do a darn thing about it. So thank you, Ed, and thank you, Dante, and then obviously thanks to Pi DT and Von Marcus for helping get it done last night. So we were going to talk about stuff for the dilithium mining weekend, which starts tomorrow.
Yes. First, start tonight. When you have VIP claims,
Yes.
start the mission now by using the claim.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow you can do a drill after the patch,
Mm-hmm.
and you can immediately do another drill. That is in 5 days, 6 drills.
Hang on a second. I'm going to,
Gotcha.
while you're talking about that, since not everybody pays attention as closely as you do, and I only got about 4 hours sleep because I got a call from Von Marcus at about midnight going, "You left the stream on, Mom." So, and then I couldn't get back to sleep, so I'm just a little tired this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I said to Vaughn, I got Mom's number, so I said, let me give her a call. And he was just like, well, I live in the country. Wouldn't it be more prudent that I give her a call than you spend like, I don't know,
Money.
half of your month's salary to give her a call? I said, yeah.
Well, the thing is, you should be able to. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. But no, there's no issue with having him call me at all. Thanks for doing
No.
it. Alrighty, so Ed was saying the first thing you want to do is make sure that you've got your VIP claims in place, which means take a jaunt over to visit. Lovely. Ishel.
Just pick them and right-click use. You get a contact to Izzy immediately.
Aha. Okay.
No need to travel before.
Sweet. Well, I did travel over here, but I will make a notation there. VIP claim. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is right-click on your VIP claims and go and start up your asteroid mining. By the way, sorry, your VIP mining, but you can also start asteroid mining, so if you have any downtime, you can do that too. Hey, I forgot to do my pick up 6 materials in space last night, so I missed my big one. I feel very stupid this morning.
Oh yeah, by the way, you can also have your Ferengi Admiralty boost ready if you're that close.
Yes.
I started 10 of 10 yesterday.
Yeah, so you said. I didn't do that. I'm working on the Klingon one instead, so I can take care of the fleets. And Ed, tomorrow morning I will start up the dilithium boosts for SSG and KSG. Since one of us tends to do it, I'll start it tomorrow. I think you started the last one.
Yes, I often see, someone started it. Probably Savi.
Oh, yeah, well, Saab will start it too. You know,
Saab will start it, or else I will start it tomorrow. Ed, we can do it just prior the update tomorrow, if it is.
Yeah, depending on how long the patch is tomorrow, because it's an hour thing,
but for us, they close down at. For us, it's like they close down at around 3 p.m. our time.
Mm-hmm.
So that means me and Ed can log in at around midday and then start them, and then they will down the servers, and when they're back online, the boost will be running. Or we can start them when they come back online. I don't really care.
This is one I wish my eyes were better.
Oh yeah, and also your Academy 500 DIL boost that you can start it but don't collect it, and then for the next day you can collect it.
Oh, for the refining?
Counterband tonight. To
no.
More oomph tomorrow.
No, the Academy 500 boost. You know, we go into the fleet officer, the knowledge part. You can start that one.
That's
where you go over to the computer.
Oh, okay.
History 101 102 actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just just mark it and then complete it when they come back online, because then you can actually go in and start the next one.
Okay, so you can go start that one, but not turn it in.
Yes.
Alrighty. What else can you do in advance? One that I like to do is I like to go to Nimbus and make sure that you've picked up all 3 of the daily missions from Nimbus. But while I'm here, another one, if you don't mind doing, if you've got a generally OP ship, go over to Defra.
Yeah.
And if you're really, really intense, make sure you've got all of your transwarps ready so you can just bop from one place to the next and not worry about that dang cooldown. So, Defra, where do you pick up the 3 dailies? Is that a availability?
The Defera dailies are
Yeah, they're
in the
video-
invasion zone, and there are several tables with the ferry behind, and so.
Oh, that's for the Borg missions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but there's also the 3 that you pick up from Ambassador Sarah.
Yeah. Just contact the ambassador in space. You get those. Those missions have been unlocked when you have done the
Brain cycle.
the Cold War missions.
Right. So you can pick up those 3.
Oh, there has been a time when I really was very supportive to the poor Deferi.
Oh yeah, I used to make a lot of money off the Deferi.
Has been a while long since, but I really enjoyed those too. For a while.
If you're gonna do Defera Invasion Zone, only pick up the hard missions. Don't pick up the other ones because they suck up way too much time for the amount of effort you have to put into them. If you come down with a team,
one
though,
of the medium missions is bugged, does not work.
Which one?
One of the medium missions in the power plant, I think.
I got them all yesterday.
Hmm?
So it might be. Yeah, we've done it now 2 days in a row. So I think
maybe they bug fixed.
Yeah, maybe they bug fixed. But yeah, I was able to get them, and I soloed the mediums in the power plant yesterday.
The only one we had problems with was the inside the where we had to liberate the ferry where we couldn't.
The town mission.
No, not the town mission. The second level.
There's one where you have to kill the Borg on the outside of the room to get the keys, but then you have to upload them when you get to the scan or the terminal towards the center of the room, and it wasn't letting us who'd killed the Borg do it, so we got Wolfie to do it, but we were killing the Borgies for her.
And trading the keys to her. For some reason, because the consoles were actually glowing for me, but I couldn't activate them. It was only her that could activate them.
Okay, if you have access to the Dilithium fleet mines, don't forget that you can pick up the fleet mine missions. Again, I don't really like the fleet mine ones for the regular ones because it takes a lot of time, but the big one is sometimes worth it.
Yeah, it's a lot of running.
The mine is good for if you just do not have just working on your character. Do not have those feeling that fights are easy. Then the mine might be exactly exactly the right thing. Cause okay, it takes time, but you succeed.
I like doing the big mines once in a while, but it's, meh in terms of time. But every now and then.
Yeah, especially the mining, the normal mining takes like ages because you have to run around and run around. But yeah, the rich one or the cave one, that's worth it.
Yeah. Okay, what else have we got that makes for a good one that's worth going in advance? It's the Mine Dilithium Motherlode.
What about the patrols? They also like the first the first patrol, doesn't it also give you a dill, like an extra dill thing?
Yeah, your first patrol of the day, every 20
Yeah.
hours, will give you a boost. And let me double check something here. We're still in bonus marks, so don't forget you're also going to be getting extra bonus marks when you do that.
Yeah.
New Romulus has lost all their dailies except for staging area, and there's no cooldown on staging areas, so that one payoff is 1440 for less than a minute. It's a good one, but it takes less than 2 minutes, and you don't need to pick that one up in advance. Let's not forget Bozeman is paying 1,000 Dilithium with no cooldown. It unfortunately, unless you're running it with Lant, it takes about 10 minutes. Lant had us on a speed boost last night, Ed, and it's just like pew 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 done. It was great.
I was slightly disappointed actually this morning.
Why?
I did a Bozeman and no Borg managed to disturb 7 while doing the sabotage action, and there was no accolade.
I know it needs an accolade.
I actually think they should make an accolade though. So if you kill all the Borgs or kill all the petroleum canisters, then you will get like some kind of accolade. That would be
That
fun.
would be awesome.
Yeah, like the smell of propane in the morning.
Yeah.
You ought to suggest that one. Another one you can pick up in advance is the Voth Battleground.
Oh yeah, the 3 or 4 missions. Yeah.
Right. Again, that's on a 20-hour cooldown for the big ones of it. But nonetheless, it's there. Don't think I've got a cheat over there. Maybe I do. What is the cheat over to sphere space? By the way, learn all your cheats to make it even more efficient. That episode is... Is it Conan or no? Future Proof? In Frontiers? Not Gamma Quadrant. Solanae... Is it Step Between Stars?
That swap could be surface tension.
Okay,
or that behind where you have the actual Undine invasion.
Okay, I'm going to put that in there.
It's in the Dyson story arc.
Okay, I've got surface tension, so let's try that for the cheat.
Sorry, I'm just doing my endeavors. Yeah, it's small.
Pie.
I know.
Pie.
It's just some of those boring, like kill 10 of this, kill 20 of these, and
I can't believe that I forgot to do the 6 space materials last night. That was just like, duh. I was going to do it after we were done, and I was falling asleep.
yeah, and then Von Marcus called.
Yeah, I will say that I had just gotten to sleep when he called, and it woke me up, and okay, that was it till about 1, so I've had about 4 hours of sleep today.
I really tried to see if I can stop the recording by seeing if I could start the Streamlabs and start a broadcast, but apparently I couldn't. I was trying to start a broadcast using your Twitch key, the primary Twitch key, but that didn't work. I
Well,
couldn't.
there's no problem. I'll grab a nap a little bit later today. I don't think there's anything in space that needs to be started up. All those are very short cooldowns, and they don't really pay that much to lithium. So let's see. Oh. Ooh, the rubber banding is amazing.
There's no rubber band. You're lying.
So there's call for reinforcements, secure Voth points, and acquire battle zone command credits.
And then, of course, there's the Terran, but that's a very long one, of course.
Which one? Terran Battle Zone?
Yeah.
Just take Ed with you.
Yeah, but still, if you wanted to complete the everything to get, like, you know,
It might
full
be, but it might be worth it because you're picking up a ton of loot while you're there. So you have to make a decision on whether that's a good option for you. For Nimbus. You want to pick up Orion Contraband, Creatures of the Desert, and On the Desert Front. And my cheat to get there is Fistful of Gorn. Dante sent me a long list from somebody else, and I'm running through it. And it's a very old list. So there's a lot of things like all the Romulus ground missions. If you can pick up the Ally if it happens to time out and you're there, because it runs every 2.5 hours, that one's definitely worth it. It's fast. Staging area is fast too. But staging area, when it does the red alert swarm, it's not worth it in my opinion. It doesn't give you that much more. The only one that's worth it for the every 2.5 hours is Ally. So you come in here and you go see Yamlin Nook. And you pick up these 3 missions. This is a 20-hour cooldown, but you want it in advance. And remember, you have to do this on all of your tunes. Hold on a second, I've actually got one of these. Let's turn that in.
What do they think about the tweet I made?
The tweet you made. Hang on. The tweet you made this morning?
Mm-hmm.
I have to go look.
This weekend's weather forecast: purple rain. Yes, sorry.
By the way, according to Opinion Control,
Yes.
a brand new statistics and survey company,
Yes.
Germans would prefer a zombie apocalypse to current coronavirus because it got so damn boring.
Yeah, I think Americans would take a zombie apocalypse too, because you know what we got? What everybody here has? Guns.
Yes.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, we would not have people hoarding toilet paper and disinfection stuff, but chainsaws and baseball bats and the like. So
We're totally
it
good
would
with
be
it.
much more interesting.
Okay, so we got Voth Battleground. Trayless system has got the trayless repair.
Oh, the satellite repair?
Yeah, the satellite repair. Actually, there's a couple. There's Trayless, Elhenna, and Shinar. All of which you have to have skirmish for. All of them pay 720 during the boost weekend. And I haven't done those in a long time.
What about the Breen dailies?
Yep. The Breen dailies. I talked about those.
The Fairy 8.
Yeah, those are right. You pick them up from Ambassador Sura for the space dailies, and go down to Defura to pick them up from the hard dailies. So there's 2 sets there. Excuse me while I hiccup. Let's see. So available. I want to see if
It's not because they give that much. It's aiding the ferry that gives you the biggest boost. That's like 14 at current. It's like 1440.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one is at 480. So it's not because they give you that much.
Yeah, just remember if you do defensive the outpost on the space dailies for the Breen, there's also an accolade for repairing outpost, whatever it is, Defuri outpost 3 times or something like that. So anyway, there's trayless system repair that you can pick up from your journal. But if you're going to do that one,
for the Empire.
thank you. If you're going to do trayless repair, if you don't know what you're doing, it takes a long time. Because you got to get everything in the right order. Hence, this is when you cheat and you go look it up. So there is a site on Forum STO Academy that's got how to fix each one. So it is a scan satellite podrage, Replace the fuses, realign the array, alter the flow rate, initialize the dampening field. So you have to put those in the correct order and not do the extra one. Or, sorry, you don't have to do the last one. And and if you do them in the wrong order, you failed the objective. So do look this one up. If you've got it in the right order, it's super fast.
Will the order change? Is it random?
No, there is only one set order.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this in there. Let me see if there's a better one, because this guy gives you all the options, and all the options sometimes is a good way to screw it up. Yeah, here's the better one. This is out of Steam. I'm going to put this into chat. Let me, by the way, go into chat. Okay, that's the shortcut for the... Good morning, BTD. How are you today? So that's the shortcut if you want to do trayless, and you definitely want to be able to just go in there and hit those things rather than screwing it up, because then you have to restart it. And anytime you fail an objective, it takes time away from your precious, precious dilithium. Sorry. There are,
Evil mom.
yeah, there are two others when you're down there. One is Elhenna, and I don't think you can pick that up from the availables. I think you just have to go down there. Elhenna and Sinhar both pay 720 as well. There are the regular ground missions on New Romulus, which also pay 720, and those are the Overgrown Caves, Mountain Base, Peos Crater, which is killing... No, Peos Crater is the caves too, my bad. Overgrown Caves, Romulan Marks. There's one up in the Bastum Peaks. And there's the power source. But they all take time. Wow, this really goes back. Okay, the reps don't pay anything. Okay, those are all the ones that Dante has sent me. Can you guys think of anything else that's worth picking up in advance? There's a lot that are good, to have and to run them, but I'm just thinking of ones that you want to pick up in advance to get ready.
Not really, no.
Okay.
Not that I really can... I don't know, what about all the small Nimbus ones, like the outside the bar?
Yeah, I already said those.
You already said those, okay.
I already said those, yeah. That's the one where we go down and see Yamlin Nook. And those are worth picking up because they're fast. Oh, the other thing that's really good to make sure is if you're down on Nimbus, trigger as many of the, the big monsters, which would be Nimbosian hostages, the Worm Queen, the Giant Scorpion, Gorn Engineer, the Warden, and the Nausicaan. Those are all worth getting to. But don't go too far out of the way. Does that sound like it, guys? Anything else that we need to do?
Not really, no. That's what I like.
I mean, after you get
would be worth of getting, like, in the first go.
Yeah. I mean, I used to preload all of these, and then by Sunday I don't care anymore. One thing I do think, though, is while I'm a huge fan of doing the hourlies on Reputation, you don't get a boost for doing it on this weekend. So if you're focusing on the other stuff, you have to decide if it's worth the 2 minutes it takes to go through and pull these up. Because there's no benefit to doing it here versus doing it the rest of the time. I'm not going to really complain. And you also don't get any big boost for trading in anything. It used to be if you would trade in your marks during the weekend, you'd get a boost, but it's not worth it right now. You don't get anything. Ed, can you think of anything else?
It sounds much more complete than my own list would be.
Well, as I said, this all got sent to me by Dante. He's got this huge, long list. He also had a great idea, which is to have an event weekend where there's a fleet officer hosting at Badlands, at Undine Battle Zone, but basically like a tour guide. So we've got one person at one place, one person at another place, one person at a third place, running everybody through the various missions, kind of team leader. And then as people get tired with one, they can go to a different one, and so on and so forth. So I was thinking that might be something. Next weekend, Ed, we are planning to do another 24-hour broadcast from like 5 p.m. on Saturday, or maybe noon on Saturday till noon on Sunday. That way we can switch from live streamer to live streamer, and that means that some of us can get a nap in there.
Yeah. Or ideally, they can, if they want to stream, they can actually just stream through your channel or our channel.
Yeah, or we can simul stream or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've got enough people here who can take over the stream, and we did it in 3-hour chunks or 2-hour chunks last time, which worked out okay.
Yeah, I was just saying that then we can invite like DT if he wants to broadcast, he can just get a key for the channel and
Yeah.
Frost for the same thing. So yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
So we don't have to raid each other. We can just stay on the same channel. Just a thought.
We can do that too. Let everybody know what we're doing and jump back and forth. So enough for the plotting and the planning. Would anybody like to do something?
Well, sorry, I just started on a TFO, but
that's okay.
But when I'm done, I'm more than happy to join.
No, why don't you go finish your TFO?
I did even worse. I'm doing a mission.
Okay.
Yes,
Well,
it's Nexus, cause I want to re-equip one of my ships to phaser.
Oh, hey, speaking of that, Ed, I dragged out my Acheros on Kethra, my Riemann, and having just finished, well, not finished, but playing with the Tetrion Avenger and getting her up to where that is, now I need to do the same thing for my Acheros, because it's not as good as my Tet ship is. So maybe I'll go back to Mom in the morning and spend some time after the Dilithium weekend on that one.
And since I don't have a job, I don't mind joining.
Okay. And since I'm trying to get a job out of this, but I have to actually go get some money today. Oh, there's an Embosian hostages right there. Let's kill them. I wanted to get a camera so we could have a live stream of whomever in the corners.
Ah, yeah.
Yes. And of course, if you do that, though, you have to make yourself a little note and stick it on the monitor going, "Don't pick your nose, you're on camera." Or something like that.
Meaning I can't sit naked and playing Star Trek?
You can, as long as your camera's not on, or at least it's not on the interesting parts.
I'll have to consider that.
Good morning, Harold. Alright, so what was I just going to do? Oh, that's right. I have to do phaser damage on the ground. Let's see if I've got a phaser on this tune.
You got the gun.
What, the
cycling modulation gun.
Let's see if I do have it on this tune. I mean, I think I've got it on this tune. What did I say I needed? Phaser damage. I've got an auto rifle here. It's good enough.
Mom, I just downloaded the video from Twitch. I'm just gonna see if I can maybe edit it out and maybe make it smaller, so maybe
Okay.
we can upload it. So I'm just gonna try. I'm
Alrighty.
not gonna delete the one that's there before I know. Because the one I downloaded is like 15 gigs, so maybe the quality is a bit different. But
Could be.
hey,
Yeah, when I record them, I do tend to up the quality
Yeah.
just a smidge. I probably should be doing the Gorn mission while I'm here.
what does the captain on Nimbus and stuff give you
It's
when you kill
60.
them? No, they give you.
It's 60
It's
Dill.
60.
It'll
So
be
it's not
90
much.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so it won't be worth much.
No, but if it's up while you're there, it's worth it.
Yeah, of course, if it's there, rapid.
Okay, so that's my phaser damage. Let's see if I've got some disruptor I can do here. Let's back off here. See if I've got me a disruptor. Nope, I'm still in the danger zone. Okay. Disruptors. Oh, I do have the cyclic one there. There. Now I've got a disruptor.
Well, I'm done with my endeavors.
Well, I've got to do 500,000 in AP damage, so let me finish killing off a few of these little pesky
And I'm
scorpions.
doing the Mycelial Realm to get my killing accolade.
Ooh. Yeah, we haven't done that.
I actually thought they took it off, so I was like, oh, great, it's here. I can get my Lachi kills.
Oh, that's right. That would be a good spot for Lachi kills.
Yeah. I'm like almost close to killing 1,000, so.
Wow. There's a few things there I don't think we can complete. Ed, are some of the accolades dead now that you can't complete them because the arcs are gone? That you can think of?
Well, we found the anticipated and the inspector with the Ward War satellites, right?
Did we?
The other day. Yeah, what didn't we find out that was we couldn't complete it with the Ward War satellite, that you had to activate them in a certain way, and that was a closed TFO or something? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Did we lose Ed?
No,
Oh,
but
okay.
just Archive says no.
Archive says no?
Currently, I have no memories on. I'm I'm not hunting accolades.
I know you're
so
not, but
I
you still.
mostly do not even know if we lose one of those.
We,
Some few I really remember, but most accolades, yes,
but like,
that just happened to me, and okay.
so there's one here, Defender of Psi Valorum, which has destroyed 200 Borg ships in the Beta Quadrant Borg Deep Space Encounter. Does that Deep Space Encounter still exist?
No, but that's the red alerts.
I can't believe I've only killed 34 Borg ships in a red alert.
Yeah, but you have to remember where you get the red alert, because back in the days they were popping up randomly in the different sectors
Got it,
or
got it.
the different quadrants.
Yeah, because all it's
But
saying
now,
here...
but now they've changed it to whenever they run it. Now they run it as a normal TFO. But I still think you can still find them when they run the event. You can still find them out in different quadrants, and then it would count.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, because it'd be sad if we couldn't anymore.
So maybe they should upload those to just include like complete, I don't know, 500 Borg red alerts or something.
Well, for like Beta Quadrant and Alpha Quadrant has 3. All defined as defeat 200 Borg ship in the Alpha Quadrant and then defeat 200 in the Beta Quadrant. It'd be nice if they combine them into defeat 600 Borg ship in Beta Quadrant versus 200, but
Or-
not tell you where they are.
Or maybe just tell them complete complete 200 Borg red alerts or something
There's
instead.
also destroyed 2,000 Borg ships in Borg invasion. So that would be the one specific to the red alert, I think. Because for that one,
No,
I have
was-
1,159 Borg ships killed, which makes some degree of sense.
Well, you said the Gamma Quadrant, right?
No, there's Alpha, Beta. I don't see a Gamma.
But
Cyval-
the battle zone, isn't that the top right corner of the Gamma Quadrant? There's this Gorn or the Borg invasion zone.
I haven't seen that one.
It's in the Beta Quadrant. Around Betran and stuff.
Is it? Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
And
then.
there has been something in the Alpha Quadrant too. But Gamma,
How you doing?
no.
How you doing?
Doesn't Gamma have a
Thanks for
Borg
asking. I'm doing
invasion zone,
fine.
as I
Just
recall?
got in today. My brother-in-law picked me up at the airport.
Gamma
Mighty
is,
big airport y'all got here, and the
in the
people
top
here
right
are so
corner.
nice.
Dominion
You want a beer? I want a bud.
zone.
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'll
I'm
check it
doing
out when I'm
fine.
done
I
here.
just got
Delta
in today.
is Vatva, and
Oh,
and
sorry. Yeah,
cooperative
I'm sorry. I meant Delta. In the top right corner of Delta, I believe there is something called Borg invasion something. If I'm not mistaken.
I think there is too. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go find out what the heck that is then.
In the top right corner, there should be there's something called Borg invasion something something.
I'm off to the Delta Quadrant to see what's up there. But there's no accolade for Delta Quadrant that I can see.
No, but that I think it's called a Borg invasion zone. If I'm not mistaken.
Borg Battlefield.
Yeah. So how many Lati do I have left to kill?
I don't know.
Oh, 21.
Ground Alachi or ships?
Ground Elachi. You get the Spore Smasher. Wow, I got 1,200 fleet marks. Which fleet needs fleet marks? I need to take care of FSC.
Okay, so you get to the Borg battlefield and you've got the option to patrol the battlefield. So let's see what happens if we patrol the battlefield. Sir, all this wreckage is Borg and entire fleet. Sensors aren't detecting any other type of wreckage. Whoever, whatever did this didn't take any losses at all. Let's scan the area.
Scan it.
Well, scan the area means find the green circle. Scan large debris. We are the Borg. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. You will be assimilated to assist us in recovering our materials.
And we will turn you into a Swedish chef. Borg.
Priority clearance recognition, Alpha 1.
Ooh, heard that.
I would really have enjoyed a little bit more of Sevenus Borg Queen in the final episode.
Hi, Evander78. Welcome aboard, and thank you for the subscription. We really appreciate it. More than you could know. No, you probably do know.
You do know who that is, right?
No. I don't know who that is.
Huawei Ri, my old colleague at my old
Is it
colleague.
really?
It is.
Hi, how are you doing? Or did you subscribe for him?
No.
Wow, dude, thanks. That's really nice of you. We appreciate it.
You were really awesome alias. Still not able to pronounce it properly.
Well, I pronounce it Rita because I remember one of your tunes was named Rita.
Dorito? Oh, please.
No, Rita.
It could be worse.
Many things could be worse. So we defeated a sphere. Let's see what else goes on here. Scanning the debris again. Excuse me. Obviously, there will be covfefe when this is done. And now there's 2 probes. 3 probes.
Did you check if it actually bumped your endeavor?
Well, there isn't a count for gamma quadrant, or sorry, for delta quadrant, is there?
But it has something with Borg invasion, right?
Yeah, I'll see when this is done, because it won't count until this is done. So I have to scan the large debris again. Reading intact data node in the debris. If we can put a tractor beam on it, we may be able to pull it out and...
Did you say that it was called the Accolade?
I didn't Borg invasion?
And was it a kill Accolade?
I don't think so. Hang on a second here. Oh, sorry. The Accolade are defenders of the Alpha Quadrant, defender of the Beta Quadrant, and then the invasion encounter is just called defender of the Quadrant, but nothing else in there.
I can go and check because I've never think I've visited that mission, so see if it pops up. And see Borg battle.
Wow, this one is not very battle-oriented if you ever decide to do the Borg battlefield. There's a few small ones. Well, I know they were talking about putting more patrol-type things in here with some exploration, but I think this is a little too explory and not quite killy enough.
Let me just see if it popped up now. You said it was a kill Accolade, right?
Let's see here. No, it's an event accolade.
An event Accolade. Well, defender of the... Let's see, I have 908. Let me see. I'm just curious because maybe you can do it that way. Let me see.
Yeah, I'd hate to have to try and get the invasion one off this because there's only been, I think, 7 ships so far. 1 sphere, 3 probes, 2 cubes.
Wow. I was just wondering, Pepe, if you have a team.
Mm-hmm.
And you go into the evasion, so maybe it will count for something bigger.
Good. Okay, so Borg Battlefield had a total of 7 ships, and it took about 5 minutes just to run around scanned. There's a little bit of space materials to pick up. And
Yeah.
let's see how that affected my accolades. Defender of the Quadrant. No, it did not work for Defender of the Quadrant. I got nothing more out of it.
Then it must be the red alerts that pops up now and then.
So yeah, Borg Battlefield, meh. Did I get any dilithium for it? Let's see. I don't think I even got dilithium for it.
I can check because I'm doing it right now.
Okay.
But actually, it varies because this is actually me killing
Priority clearance
Kazon
recognition Alpha 1.
and not Borgs.
Susan has subscribed at Tier 1. Susan, are you back in here? And I just didn't see you. I did not. Good morning, Susan. How are you today, dear? All right. I still have to do 500,000 AP in space.
If we can wait a few minutes,
I sure can. I'm going to have to change tunes. Hey, if you are just joining us and you are a member of Starfleet Strike Group or the Klingon Strike Group, check the fleet banks. Check the fleet banks. You will be very happy. I promise you will be very happy. We moved a ton of stuff out of the prize banks and into the regular, whatever they're called. What are those called? Slots?
Repositories?
Repositories, thank you.
That's what they call it.
Yes. The repositories of stuff. So if it was worth over 500,000, we kept it up in the fleet banks, and that's 500,000 based on the current exchange rates, thanks to Pi and Von Marcus and DT for going through all of this last night. But that means there's a ton of stuff that you can access now that you couldn't get before.
Yeah, it was my old colleague.
Cool.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
I think he's doing okay.
Good.
They're
I'm glad to hear that.
still on. They're fighting with the lockdown, but just like everybody
Yeah,
else.
yeah. We've been kind of fortunate here because we had a gorgeous day on Saturday, and while nobody was out shopping, everybody was outside. And then the weather turned to garbage once again after that, which is probably a good thing because if we have too many nice days, people are just going to be like, F the lockdown. After a long, long winter, it's just nasty.
Wow, it doesn't even give me like a log message after I completed the Borg invasion zone. And you don't get any. You don't get any dilithium. You just get expertise. Wow. The Borg invasion zone, the one you just did, just gives you expertise.
Yeah, definitely not worth it.
No. All the stuff that I took out of the fleet bank yesterday, I put in some EC in the bank just to. So I'm selling it off, and then I'm just. Okay, Mom, you had to do your.
I have to do 500,000. Hang on a second, I
AP.
wanted to go look at this. I will change the message of the day after tomorrow's update. And I do have a new tune that I need to level up, since if I level her up to 10, she should be able to do the dailies. It's level 10 to do the new Borg thing, right? Sorry, the new patrol. Thank you. Yeah, I knew what I meant. All right.
I think all featured TFO is just that you need. No, I actually think you just need to complete the tutorial.
Right, that's what I thought. I just won't have any decent weapons. But I can trade something to her, fortunately. Well,
then
I just
again,
pulled
you
up the
will be-
wrong tune.
But then again, you'll be part of another team, and if they match or you match their level, then yeah, you should be able to do some damage.
Well, no, because it's a patrol, so you're not in a team. You're strictly on your own. Unless I team with people.
Well, I'm ready to do your TFO whenever you're.
Well,
so just select.
I don't actually care. I just need space. Ed, do you want to do something with us? Or are you still running a mission?
I'm just happily doing things away from any front. having my lunch a bit here and doing easy simple play.
Okay. Well, do you want to do easy simple play with us for something for 500,000 AP damage? Or shall we just go run something and join you in a moment?
Really busy currently preparing the ship equipment.
No problems. Pi, what would you like to do?
Whatever you prefer. You can also do an archer or a Japori run or...
Oh, we haven't done Japori in forever. Shall we do a Japori?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, cool.
Just in the vicinity of Japori.
Yeah, that's right. Trying to think. Oh, hey, don't forget to do your contraband if you're doing Dilithium tomorrow. Right. Excuse me. I sound terrible.
I'll just be parking outside Japori.
I will be there in just a moment.
Yeah, just saying. Waiting for mommy. I actually like that the current first contact one. Mm-hmm. You get the toy rocket and the hollow emitter as an account unlocked.
Yes, yes.
Like last year where you had to do it like on
every tune.
All your tunes to get your. I actually kind of liked it. If you open the reward info on the current mission, okay, now it popped up. It was just weird typo.
Go.
On specialization points, 25,000 dilithium ore. So, well, just tell me when you're ready. Oh, I see you.
I'm almost there.
You're coming from my aft. You're flanking.
Hey, we may try an afternoon stream today.
Okay.
Like 2 o'clock our time. Qantas wanted to give that a shot and see if we can do that, so I'm going to run out and run my errands first thing this morning.
So, meaning in what hours?
Like in 6 hours? 6 to 7 hours? So still reasonably early for you European type folks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready to enter when you are.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Let us do this thing.
So in 6 hours from now, so that's...
yeah. I will double check times. He's down in Indy.
Okay. You go ahead and start
Oh, it's only 500,000. This isn't an issue.
Okay, fair enough.
Got it.
Okay. Did you see the meme I put up in the memes from yesterday with that buff I found?
I will have to go look.
With the citizen rear?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, I thought it was just funny.
So how many more hours of streaming do we need to do for Twitch?
I can't. I think it was like 17 hours or something.
Okay.
Then we reached 500 hours total. Did you get it? Oh, you got it.
Oh yeah, easy. Easy peasy.
Awesome, the sauce. Depart.
No, I got a full inventory. I'm not going to worry about that then. Since we're going to do an afternoon stream, I'm going to make this one a little bit shorter this morning. And this afternoon we can talk some more about accolades. We can do some missions and stuff. But I'm going to have to do my work stuff this morning instead of this afternoon. Is that okay with everybody?
Yeah, fine with me.
So let me just do a really quick refresher before tomorrow. You want to make sure your VIP claims are started. So right-click on your VIP claims and claim them on all of your tunes. If you're going to do the mining on Vlugta, which isn't particularly time efficient, make sure you acquire the mission from Ischel, and you can do that through your available tab. Same thing with the Academy. You want to go down there, you want to acquire, what is it, 102? I think Ed said it was 102. If you want to do the daily Space Defera ones, pick them up from the availables from Ambassador Syrah. Beam down to Defera to the Invasion Zone if you want to do the hards and pick that up. If you're going to do the hards, let's do them as a team. Voth Ground, same thing. You want to go down and talk to Commander Arnold, pick up those missions. And you want to go to Yamlin Nook on Nimbus. Other ones that you might want to pick up in advance are Trayless Satellite, but make sure you've got the cheat available so you don't waste time, because it really is a time waste if you don't do it. Bozeman is paying 1,000 dilithium and has no cooldown. So if you've got your accelerator on, you can make that in really good time. And of course, don't forget your contraband. I'm going to say those are the big ones. Everything else you don't need to load in advance because there's so many missions out there. Undine Battle Zone, Terran Battle Zone are both good for dilithium payouts. Obviously, Voth Battle Zone on the ground is worth it. Everything else pays off around 720. You do want to pick up the New Romulus staging area, but you don't need to pick it up in advance because it's only a very short cooldown, like 30 seconds. But the first time of the day pays 1440, and it's a good 2-minute investment. And if you're super methodical, you might want to think about doing, if you're doing it on all your tunes, do it on all your tunes in order. That way you're not jumping back and forth. Everybody goes to Chipori, everybody goes to New Romulus, everybody goes to Vlugta, etc., etc., etc. But that's just me. So is that good for you guys today? Good for everybody out there in television land? Yes, television land. Yes, I am anal retentive. You guys call it anal retentive. I call it methodical.
You know, when it came to attribute on Borg?
Yeah?
Efficient.
Efficient, yes, exactly. Efficient. You know, try and get as many things as possible.
And
if you can
then sooner or later, I guess... Flores settles to evil. I guess it was Flores, yes, not Tazi. Nope.
Yeah. You want to wrap this up, Mom?
Yep.
Or do we...
I'm going to wrap this up. Just wanted to make sure we were all caught up on chat. So we're going to be back in about 6-7 hours to do an afternoon stream with Qantas. So if you guys want to join us, we'll have the new Universal Endeavor up by then, and we can get that one knocked out of the park too. So everyone have a good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on where you are. Yeah. And we will talk to you in a couple hours. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.